through.
Oh my god. Oh my god, we can't get out. My mailbox. My mailbox. No. Dad, how are we gonna get out? This guy went around.
Is it over the wires?
Oh my god.
It is
It's over the freaking wires. Oh my god, Dad, we're not going anywhere.
You can't get out behind us? It's the only way out?
No, this is the only way out. When they said shelter in place, they literally meant shelter in place. That guy is going somewhere. Maybe he's assessing he's assessing the situation too.
Somebody went through the around it. Can you get out up there?
Maybe we should just park. Let's go walk up there and see.
Let me see if I can make it through that. Might be able to. 4-wheel drive.
Okay, so my dad is up here with me this week, and there's an ice storm, a really bad ice storm, and huge branches are falling from limbs, not even branches, like limbs are falling from my silver maple tree that is really sick, and these are like 30 feet. These aren't branches, these are like parts of the tree. Let me see if I can show you guys. Okay, that is the garden. And that's part of the tree. And we also have that. And over there. Brian and Nancy's generator's on, and the other people too. I'm kind of scared that part of this tree is gonna fall on the roof and like really damage it. Oh yeah, we lost power, by the way. That's why I'm shining a flashlight in my face. So we'll see what happens in the morning. Holy shit, Dad.
What? Does it look like a war zone out there?
Oh my god.
Why?
It is just, I can't believe I'm looking at this. Like the size of the parts of this tree that came down.
Just now, this one?
Oh my god. I lost all my trees. This is like a nightmare. I honestly don't know what I would do if my dad wasn't here right now. Like, I would be so scared. Last night, hearing all of these limbs of this tree fall, and some of them even onto the house, was so scary. Because it sounded like they could come right through the roof, like really do some damage, and I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Oh my god, it's just like one thing after another. I never knew what an ice storm was. I just can't believe how much damage that the ice can do from like the weight on the branches. And oh my god, I mean, this whole part of the state is down, and everybody was just told to shelter in place. It's just insane. What you doing, Molly? looks like the roof is damaged. There's a big old dent in it. A couple of spots. Oh my God. So we're trying to go into town right now, and it's looking like we can't even get out of my neighborhood. Oh boy. The trees are down on all the power lines. We might be out of power for over a week. We might need to go get a generator. What's the assessment, boss?
Yeah, we can go through there easy.
You think?
Oh yeah.
Well, how many more of these do you think we're gonna come across? We might need to get a generator. This could be.
You won't be able to buy a generator right now.
No?
I don't think so. I've seen this happen before.
Oh, God. Okay.
I figure if Nancy could do that, I could do that.
Well, careful, my truck.
Oh, it's all icy.
Yeah, but don't scratch it.
All right, I'll try. Let's see if we can get through. Good suspicion you weren't the only one with down trees. The tree that we went under, I think that tripped one of the circuits to stop the power. Down to you because you're behind that.
I wonder if they have power up here. Oh, wow.
This will be a nice adventure just to see what rural ice storms look like. You got the truck to do it. Why not use it? Plus I want to fill up the tank of this thing. Is there another route? Can we go around here, you think?
See the flashing lights down
It'll
there?
be around that.
Yep, you'll come out right where those flashing lights are down there.
Just stay on this road?
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, this is an excitement adventure.
Yeah.
This is
Dad, watch it. Dad.
Look at that A-frame. I wanted to see that A-frame.
Oh, I do see it. Yeah, that's really cool. It's just, I don't want my truck getting scratched up.
It's a truck. There's the power company.
Oh, there's a power guy.
And
there's
also
a power
the
crew.
tree guys, too.
Where's the tree guys?
I'm just wondering that we forgot about the tree guys. I wonder if this is power tree removal.
Oh, there's a couple of them.
Oh God, this is a tree removal haven now. Overtime, hazardous pay, you name it.
Who pays for this? The county or the
County.
state?
Most of it's the county. There's some state too. There's a combination. If it's like 75, that would be federal.
I might not have power for a week.
They're gonna get to you last. Something tells me that. To some little private road, that would be, since it's private, it'll...
It's a winter tycoon.
Not a tycoon. Typhoon.
A typhoon. A winter typhoon.
That branch is hanging on the wire.
That's literally hanging on the wire. Is that a foam wire? Or is that electrical?
Nope, that was electrical. So anybody driving underneath that, if that should come down, it could be dangerous. Those wires are pretty strong. They're cables, It takes a lot to snap them.
If it was just 5 degrees warmer, even 3 degrees warmer maybe. It was like, it has to be the perfect combination of the temperature,
precipitation. So it's warmer in the sky than because you notice it's not coming down as snow. It's coming down as water. And
but it's not even water. It's like, it's little ice. It's little pieces of ice. But it's not hail either.
That's why when you're a pilot, you get trained as a pilot, and we call these temperature inversions. And you have to be very wary of layers of temperature.
We came a few towns over to come to the grocery store and hoping we could find gas out here, but there is no gas. So we had to buy some recreational fuel from Home Depot. My mailbox is out of order.
Come up, see my daughter plunge in 30-degree water. No coffee.
I don't know if I can take anymore, you guys. This year has really pushed me to like my limits mentally, physically, emotionally, and I'm not doing well. To be totally honest. I really hope that this is just like my test in life, and then it can only go up from here after this. But at least we got some food and we got gas. There was two gas stations, pretty much in like the whole entire upper part of the state. We got food. We got a little bit of water. I think I will just boil water from the river to drink tea as much as possible. And hopefully my dad's car and my car don't get crashed on by any trees or branches. I can't handle another thing. We got chains for the chainsaw, so we're gonna be able to chop up all the wood that's all over the property. My dad's neck, he fell down the stairs a couple months ago, and his neck is not well, as you guys can probably tell. He has like a neck brace on, so he can't really help me with any of the like manual labor. He's also 70 years old. I mean, like, all of my neighbors have said they haven't seen anything like this up here, ever. These trees are gonna take a really long time to come back to life. Like, it's really sad. We lost so many trees in this whole part of the state. It's honestly like insane. It's crazy. I can't believe it. Like, they're just bent over from the weight of the ice. Like, birch trees are just completely bent over. Huge pine trees just like snap, fall to the ground. I mean, like, one of my neighbor's cars, there was a whole tree in the middle of the car. The whole thing was just like, there's a tree in the middle of it. It looks like a war zone over here. And like, this is the kind of natural disaster. Well, it's not really a natural disaster, but like, it feels like it. The aftermath of it feels like it. Hopefully they'll be able to restore power soon, and hopefully the temperature goes up a bit, because as long as we're hanging around this like 32, 33 degrees, it's going to keep raining ice. It's not hail. It's like rain that turns into ice. And that is why everything is just coated in almost an inch thick layer of ice. It's wild. Got some hot minestrone soup left over from last night. It's like 5 o'clock. First bite of the day. It tastes so good. Okay. I forgot your pepper.
Not too much.
Usually try to make double portions so that there's enough for 2 meals.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Tastes better the second time around.
Yeah. This river's up pretty high, and when all the ice melts on all these trees, it might come over the bank. I'm really worried about that. This is our power! This is where I have my Starlink going into the cabin because it's just kind of a ghetto rig setup right now. We might be able, I don't think we sealed this hole, so I think what we're gonna have to do is actually go through the window and just seal up the window here. We went through the window here into the porch. Yeah, and we're just gonna tape it up. And that's how we're gonna get internet for the next couple days. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like, these are huge. This is probably 25, 30 feet long. I mean, they're just everywhere. It's like a tornado came through here.
Getting a splitter. I think there's one in the truck.
We had a fall spring and the trees blossomed. And these blossoms got covered in this ice storm, which isn't even like a storm. It's literally just, you probably can see it. It looks like it's raining, but it's raining like ice, and everything just gets coated in this ice, and it's so heavy. Like, it doesn't look like much, but you guys, these are literally 25, 30 feet long. Like, my sailboat is 22 feet long. These branches are huge. I can't believe it. And the river is up so high. Once everything melts, I'm really afraid it's gonna flood up here. And I just canceled my flood insurance because it was way too expensive. Okay, we're gonna go get some water from the river so that we can do dishes and flush the toilet. I've never seen the river this high before. This is crazy. Gotta come back for you guys. Oh, there one goes. Okay.
So that means 12 is the lower the numbers, the bigger the wire. The bigger the wire, which this has, and it's 12,
The bigger the
the
wire.
more voltage it will handle.
Okay. Yeah.
The bigger the conductors, the more capacity drop in watts, that's power, and the less voltage it's going to lose.
Let there be light. We are only plugging in our essentials. So 1 strand of Edison bulbs, which I think comes out to like 1.5 watts per bulb, and there's 16 bulbs, so it's not that much. And then I have my computer plugged in so I can work. And oh yeah, the Starlink, so we have internet, and that's it. We could do this for a week, Dad, right?
Yep, no way, no problem.
You can hear them in the distance, like the conifer trees. If they get too heavy, the whole thing snaps. Oh my God.
You see it?
That fucked up the roof. Oh my God. I need to go move my car. Where's the keys? Another branch just fell from the silver maple. Oh no. That one's about to snap right on my fucking truck. These things come down really quick. I'm afraid this one will too, though. Fuck. You guys, look at this. Oh my God. One just fell in the neighbor's house again. I really think that one might fall. Jesus Christ. I'm afraid that one's gonna snap right there. This is horrible.
No moving. There's another one back there.
That might fall in the pool. I'm trying to figure out where the safest place on my driveway is to park my car because I already have a cracked windshield. It's not bad, but I don't want it to be worse. So this tree looks like it could potentially snap, but I'm in front of it enough, and I want to avoid this tree because this is another silver maple that is sick and it loses branches a lot. I think I'm good where I'm at here.
And that hit part of it.
Oh my God.
Oh, how bad is the damage?
Oh my God, that was so scary. Dad, I don't know if it's safe out here.
Obviously it's not.
I don't think we should be out here. Holy shit. Did that just hit the house?
Just the branches did. If that trunk had hit the house, I mean, they're breaking everywhere. It's still raining ice.
Oh my God.
I can't move Mom's car because the tires won't handle the ice.
There's nowhere to move it to.
Right. I just can't get out. Take a picture of that one.
Oh my God, Dad. If the main trunk of that hit the house, I don't think I'd have a house. Oh, that tree needs to come down. It's so dangerous. We could be crushed in here.
Hello? Where have you been?
Well, I know this. Good morning, you guys. I have barely slept for the last 2 days since we've been out of power because I'm just so jumpy. There's been, my silver maple is just falling on the cabin every so often, and it's so scary. It sounds like it's gonna come right through the roof. Even my dad is jumping and scared. But I'm just so grateful that he's here with me. This happened while he was here with me because I don't think I would have stayed here. I think I would have gone to his house, gone home. I'm so tired. My neighbor's generator is on all night, and I'm so grateful for him having a generator, but it is so loud and really disrupts my sleep. Dad and I got a bunch of change yesterday for the chainsaw because we're gonna be cutting a bunch of wood for the next couple days. He's out there right now. It's 7:45 in the morning. Oh my God. looks like a big tree branch fell on my car. Hopefully didn't dent it. Doesn't look like my windshield's broken, so that's good.
See the hole?
Jesus Christ.
I didn't block it.
Alright, let me see if I have some. Feeling a little more awake. I'm gonna heat up my dad's coffee and then go outside and just start clearing debris in my wasteland because that's what this place has turned to. Yeah.
You want to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 big limbs.
Yeah.
5.
5. Between the
And
Y.
we can't move it because the big log's on top of all the little branches.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cut it up in small logs, put it in a wagon. So pull it, you always pull it
Pull it
yeah, on the
back
side,
towards me?
pull it that way.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, now we can pull, see if, yeah, this is loose now, so we can throw that away. I need this chop, we need to chop this up. That's too long. Okay. Sometimes if it's going to cave in on itself, it'll tighten up the chain. So
Okay.
you got to be careful. It's going to fall down instead of up.
Oh, like it'll. Oh, what happened?
It'll squeeze the chain.
What happened? It died?
Yeah, it just died.
How do you start it?
There's a pull chain.
You hold this when
yeah,
you start
why don't
it?
you put it on the steps or something solid. All right, now pull that breaker bar when you're ready back toward you.
Pull it back?
Yeah, back, all the way. There you go. Now the chain's loose. Woo, you're full already.
Welcome to my wasteland.
She's having fun. We got to make fun of this. It's a lot of work.
Look at the top of my pine.
Oh no.
It's snapped off. Look at that one. I'll show you guys why we are in this situation. Because the ice, it's just so heavy. I mean, look at this. Like, this is my finger. Glove. We're out of gas. Shit.
Why, you got the camera on? Yeah, of course.
like an inch thick of ice covering all these branches. This is so heavy. My God, these poor trees. Tens of millions of trees gone. It's gonna take decades for this part of the state to recover.
Yeah. You want to burn these logs?
Yeah. I really don't want to see this tree die. I'm gonna try to train her up. She's so iced over. Dad!
What?
Can you help me?
Yeah. Will it work?
I think so, but it's really heavy, so you have to tie it if I hold it.
Actually, we might want to let it melt first.
How are we
Just
gonna get, we're not
swing
gonna be
it
able to
to-
get around it.
Just swing it to the side, but leave it bent over. Will that work?
Mm-mm.
How about this way?
Nope. It only goes up.
All right, hold on. I'll tie it and see what I can do.
We're gonna save you, little tree.
Don't worry, little tree.
To distribute the weight a little bit.
I hear you.
Ready?
Hold on.
Oh. Okay. We saved my little tree. Hopefully that
One
holds
pine
her.
tree saved. See, the deer they eat the bottom.
They eat the bottom.
Yep.
One pine tree saved.
Yeah, wait, hey. That tree's, the top of the tree was already in their driveway. I had my hands on it.
I don't think we need to clear anything else. Let's go get some gas. Let's assess the empty gas can situation.
Yeah.
We need to see how many empty gas cans we can go fill. This is the one that got chewed.
Amazing.
What animal does that? Who wants to eat gasoline?
The kind that's in your crawl space with the long teeth.
Oh my God, you guys. I grew up in the suburbs, okay? And we just didn't have things happen like this because there's no trees to take out the power lines. Well, there are trees, but not enough. Not like up here. And I don't know what people would do in the cities. Like, I mean, we're able to flush the toilet and do our dishes because we have a river. And that alone is huge when you don't have power. And all my neighbors have generators. Like, my dad has a generator in the suburbs, but who the fuck has generators in the city? And if you live in an apartment, like, what are you gonna do? I don't know. Everybody is so unprepared for the worst situations, and like, people have no survival skills. That's kind of why, like, partly why I bought this place was I really wanted to have a place that if something apocalyptic happened, I'd be able to live here, like with my friends and family. We'd be able to survive here. And the river is like a huge part of that. And I sought out this property specifically to be on a river. And you can do a lot with a river. You can get clean water, you can make energy. I mean, that's huge, right? Clean water and energy. So, I don't know, I'm just thinking about if something really bad happened, the city is the worst place to be. Everybody up here like my neighbors are out on their ATVs and cutting down trees from power lines that are fallen, and it's really amazing. Everybody's so nice and willing to help. I mean, my neighbor let us use some of his power from his generator. My dad has one for me, but I just haven't had the chance to get it up here yet. The only thing with the generators is they're so loud. It's like obnoxious, and you have to sleep through the night with it. We have a wood burning stove to stay warm, but my neighbors don't, so they're probably running their heat to stay warm. I don't know for sure, but yeah, I don't know. It's just, I'm really getting a taste for what, I've never gone without power for more than 24 hours at most, and it might be a week at least up here. This is pretty significant. I guess my neighbor said that she's a doctor and the hospitals lost power multiple times. They were running on generator power. One of the hospitals caught on fire. It's possible the National Guard might be called in, and this might be declared a national emergency because so many people are without power because, I mean, as you can tell, this is just my property. There's trees, tens of millions of trees just fallen everywhere, and that has caused so much damage to mainly the power lines and people's homes as well, including mine. My roof and my deck has dents and holes in it. I have a huge hole in the middle of my deck, and I guess that's what insurance is for, right? So okay, today's the second full day. We're going back into town to get more gas. We're going to fill up the gas cans. And it looks like the power line that we drove under yesterday with the tree hanging from it, or no, we went around it. I don't know if we can go underneath it. The power line is hanging so low, and there's more trees that have fallen. I mean, we're still hearing trees snap. Like, we're still in it until it gets warmer and some of the ice melts off the trees. Okay, so my dad and I just went to go fill up the gas cans, and there's no gas left, like, in the whole upper part of the state, I guess because the interstate has down power lines, so semis can't get through to deliver gas. But we can get back to my dad's house in the city, and I think what we're gonna do is head out tomorrow morning, because I don't know how long it's gonna take to get power back, especially my specific house. I mean, my neighborhood up the hill might get power, but there's like trees on power lines. There's trees on my power lines in my driveway. And honestly, it could be another week until we get power. But yeah, if I don't have to stay here, I'm like, why am I doing that to myself, you know? So I think that's the plan. We head home tomorrow. Before we leave, I'm going to finish planting some of the seeds that I cold stratified. I have lavender, marshmallow, valerian, all of those like cold winter ones that should have been planted like 3 weeks ago, but I cold stratified them and now they need to germinate, so it'll be okay. But they definitely can't get planted outside right now since everything's iced over. So I'm just gonna plant them in these trays. There's finally a moment without the generator running, and as much as I appreciate and I'm grateful that my neighbor has a generator and that he kindly offered to let us tap into it. Oh my goodness. To have that running all the time, even when you're sleeping, is... Oh, there it goes again. I just want some peace, because it's not just here. It's like, it's everybody's running their generators, you know. You kind of just want like the peace of not having power and being like off the grid in the woods. Guys, I'm so burnt out. Like, I've been through a lot this last year, more than somebody should take in one single year. And I just feel like sometimes I just can't do it anymore. Like, maybe not being alive would just be better. But I know that in the future there's so many good times to come. It's gonna be okay. And I'm not just stressed out because of this. This honestly wouldn't even budge me. It's like the accumulation of everything, and mostly just like my health issues that I've been going through in this last 2 years, and feeling so alone, and just like, because there's some things with our health that have not caught up to the medical industry, and doctors don't know how to properly address and treat things, and sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands. But when it's not a common issue, it can take a long time to figure out what it is and then how to fix it. So I'm just really tired, and I'm really excited to kind of just go back to my dad's house for a week, focus on what I need to do, and then come back to this mess later. And hopefully my plants will be okay on the car ride home. But yeah, as you can probably tell, I'm not looking too well because I'm not feeling too well. It's like 3 a.m. I'm so fucking tired. I never want to hear the sound of a generator again. Oh my god, I can't do it anymore. It's like so disruptive to your brain and your thoughts. Like, it's literally driving me insane. I just want to get some sleep. Good morning, you guys. It is Tuesday, April 1st, and we've had no power since Saturday night. We're packing it up today. We just have to go find some RV fluid, like the stuff you pour down the toilet so that they don't freeze. We decided to winterize the cabin because temperatures are going to be in the low 20s this week, and honestly, I don't want to take any chances. I mean, I could plug in my wall heater to my neighbor's furnace, but the power is not cleaned, and the change in voltage could potentially ruin my wall furnace. So I don't want to take that chance, and I don't know when I'm going to be back. I'm going to take all my plants with me. It could be a week, it could be 2 weeks, it could be 3. I have to call the utility company because I have trees hanging on my own power line in my driveway. And it might take them a long time to get to individual properties. And I don't know if it's safe to turn on the power with trees hanging on my power line. So I could barely sleep last night because the sound of both my neighbors' generators going, and they're so loud, especially because this cabin is basically like a giant tent. You're kind of outside. Like, the windows are original and they're single pane glass. You can hear everything outside, and I haven't had a shower in like 5 days. We're like camping in here. I mean, if I had to do it, I could. But since I don't have to, and it might be a long time, I think it's time to go. Everything is frozen. And I basically have a lake in my garden that's all water that froze over. It's funny because, like, it's not even that cold. It looks way colder than it is. It's just the combination of the rain turning to ice on everything, and oh, this is just crazy. The tree branches are just covered in these icicles that are huge. Everything is just covered in ice. I mean, look at this. This is basically what the whole northern part of the state looks like. That water's cold. Big old tree branch hanging on my power line that goes to my house. It's probably like 10 to 12 feet long. At least it's sunny today. You can hear some things are thawing out a little bit. But oh my gosh. This is gonna take decades to recover. Just learn the importance of clean power. When you have a generator running, it fluctuates in voltage, and you end up getting dirty power, and you have to clean it, or else that voltage can ruin extension cords, ruin your electronics. We already went through one like 100-foot long, maybe 80 feet, I don't know, really long extension cord, ruined that. Basically all my extension cords are not ruined. My dad can replace the ends. It's really just the ends that you have to replace, and they go bad when the voltage goes up and down. But I mean, this was a really nice one. And yeah, it's not working. So when I get a generator up here, I definitely need a UPS. God, my head is so itchy. I need to wash my hair. I could go in the river, but since we're leaving today, if we were staying, I would. But yeah, so clean power, very important. The things you learn when you don't have power. There's a lot of things that I would like to be prepared for. Generator, clean the generator power. Also a water filter to drink water from the river. And potentially even to tap into the water in the river to the house, maybe. But if you have power from a generator, you don't need to do that, because then you can turn on your well pump. Last time I tried to winterize the cabin, I was afraid to drain the hot water heater for some reason. I don't know. I think I was afraid that like the hot water heater would burn out because it would be on with no water in it, and I don't know why. Anyways, I'm gonna do it right this time. I have my dad here to help me, and I have ChatGPT, of course. So I'm gonna turn off the breaker to the hot water heater. Then I'm gonna go drain the hot water heater, and we're going to blow out the pipes with an air compressor and let everything drain. And that's the plan. So I need to figure out what one of these breakers is for the hot water heater. We're also gonna turn off the well pump, and we're gonna leave the pit on because I think that we'll turn on the light to keep it warm once the power goes back on. Okay, so the next step I think is to drain the hot water heater. Okay, I think that looks all right. I have the hose just going to the sink, and then I think I just turn this knob here. I don't know. Yeah. I can hear water in there. It's doing like those gulping noises. No, I'm talking to my camera. But there's no water coming out.
What to tell you?
Do you think that there's a lot of sediment on the bottom?
There could be.
And it's,
how old is your hot water?
well, apparently it wasn't that old. It was like only a few years old. How often do they need to be cleaned?
For a couple of years.
And there's a lot of sediment in this water.
There's no electric to it, so it's not going to be high pressure. This is a emergency shutoff valve. There's water in there.
Wait. There's water
And
coming
this
out.
is letting the air come.
Hold on. Wait.
This is letting the water come out.
This
So
hose is bad or something. So my dad took one look at it and figured it out, of course. You have to open this little nozzle right here to let some air go into the tank, I guess, and then it can drain out at the bottom.
door.
Toilet?
Out the front door.
Okay, can you
Maybe the
cut that?
toilet. Gotta cause grab. Oh look, it was king. Alright, put it down.
Okay, it's coming out. Now I know how to drain the hot water heater, and I can winterize the cabin.
Oh. We gotta get a new one. When I come up, I'll put a new one on that. See, I can't take that out.
What? You can't turn it? Or what?
No, it's open now.
It's open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and connect it.
This guy. Is that on?
Yeah. And then when you push that on, you clip it like this. Watch. Push it down and let up. And now it's locked on. And go ahead and start your pump. Oh, it's already
on.
It's pumped up all the way.
Oh.
So
Wait, but the pressure is supposed to be...
there's pressure. It's going through it right now.
No, there's no water coming out. Does it stay going, or do you have to hold it down? It sounds like it is. I just had to move my truck really fast because you can hear the big branches from the silver maples when they're about to crack off. And I mean, like, nowhere on my driveway is safe. There's trees all along my driveway, and no matter where you park, even out on the main road, there's just trees everywhere. And so you could wake up with a tree on top of your car, and yeah, there's just nowhere to safe. So far, we've gotten lucky. Okay, my dad and I were just wondering why we couldn't hear air coming out of the sink, and it's because I didn't open the valve on the spigot. Duh. It's just like little things like that. You have to do everything the first time and learn how to do it. Because I would have not known that I did that wrong, and I could have froze all my pipes literally from just not opening the spigot. Like, freaking duh. Oh my god. It took us a little longer to pack up and leave than we expected. And it's dark now, but the cabin's winterized. All the food is out. I have all my plants with me that need to be. Some of them are good with cold germination. And yeah, we're just gonna do the best we can here. Oh my goodness, you guys. My dad and I are just bringing the bad weather with us. Last night, we ended up leaving pretty late, and I just couldn't do it. I was like falling asleep at the wheel, and we had to pull over, and I just fell asleep in my car. My dad's behind me, and yeah, it's like 7:50 in the morning now, and it's thunderstorming, and oh, here he is with his broken windshield wiper. Oh boy. Last night, his windshield wiper fell off. We were going through this snowstorm that came off the lake out of nowhere, and I couldn't see shit. I was afraid that if I didn't see the truck's tire tracks in front of me, that I wouldn't know where I was going. I could see maybe 20 feet in front of me, if that. It was really scary. And then my dad's windshield wiper fell off, and he had to like swap them. If your driver windshield wiper ever falls off and the passenger one is still good, you can flip them on most cars if you pull up the other one. This week has been so bizarre. Like, what the actual fuck? It's April, dude! I can't wait to sleep in my own bed. My stomach hurts. Sleeping in a car is not comfortable. But if I didn't, I honestly would have. I couldn't have. I was like dozing off. It was bad. Okay, let's get home. We made it back to my dad's house. I got my plants with me, and they're a little stressed out. These tomatoes need to be repotted ASAP. It looks like the power is not going to come on for another couple days. Today's Tuesday, or is it Wednesday? I don't know. The last 12 hours, like, driving. Normally it doesn't take this long, but I just couldn't do it last night, and we left so late, and I was falling asleep at the wheel, and so we pulled over, and I slept for like 4 or 5 hours. This has been an adventure for sure. And I just Oh my god, there's gonna be so much cleanup to do. I brought my lemon verbena with me that I grew last summer. Lemon verbena tea is supreme. I'll probably be here for a couple days, maybe a week, and then head back and start the cleanup process. But I'm glad I could take you guys along the ride with me on this journey. And if I learned anything throughout this last week, it's that you really need to be prepared for a power outage, because life gets extremely difficult very quickly. And there's only so many resources to go around. And I have kind of a running list in my mind of things that I need to make sure that I have for the next time that this happens. And I think I'll publish that on my Substack, the Northwoods Guide. And yeah, this has just been a wake-up call to needing to be better prepared for power outages in the future. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.